Hey, good morning to you all. It is a Tuesday, and we certainly have our share of some cold air as we start out the day. And not a lot of fun here. We finally got, and we told you, I think a week or two ago, we got the tree cut in the front yard, and the stump, people who took the stump away came in right before the snows came. So we just have a total mess because we have stump and we have two old stumps that we had from cutting trees like 5 years ago. Two trees that had pretty much been diseased, crabapple trees. Got rid of those, and we finally got the stumps out. Now, weather is good to get all that stuff out. So we're telling people stay off because it's almost like walking on the ice dunes. I walked on, before the colder air hit, I walked on top of it, and your foot immediately sunk from the mud and the wood chips on the inside there. So don't step on those stumps if they've been taking them out. And it's incredible how the roots, how far, the tree was only 10 years old, and the roots were already extending. The tree was probably a good, oh, you know, 30, 40 feet from the house, and the roots already were underneath the sidewalk. They were prolific. So I'm glad we took it out because eventually, not too long, would have lifted the sidewalk and really caused some problems. So that's our difficulties for today here. Let's excuse me. Let's see what's happening here. Another brisk one outside. At this point, we have some pretty good wind here, as you can see. Excuse me. I find it amazing. These seagulls still fly around, even though the temperatures are so cold. I think it's 22 today. It was about 17 yesterday. Still some lake effect clouds overhead. And boy, that's just making me starting to get a little dizzy here. Let's go to something that might be a little more stable, though. That was the Bayfront. That probably be shaking a little bit too. Oh, not as bad. It's funny, the different perspectives. Now here's Erie. Here's downtown Erie. You look at that and you see the clouds overhead. You're like, wow, it's kind of overcast, especially because you don't see the sun. And yet with this shot here, which is a wider shot, you find out what we're seeing on the Erie, the downtown Erie one, just this cloud deck. But you see that there are significant breaks in those clouds, and actually, the lake effect has pretty much run its course. And in fact, I don't think there's any flurries anywhere. Let's check out a quick look here at the borough. Edinboro, again, the wind's not too bad. We'll see some partly, you see the sun just starting to illuminate here, parts of the building there of the Edinboro Hotel. Meadville did have some clearing early there. A beautiful sunshine there. What a pretty shot out there in the Meadville area. So again, most of the lake effect is pretty much done for the most part. It's still going on in parts of Chautauqua County here. And, we'll put that into motion. Oh, darn it. I hate this thing. But it does. You can see the bands here in Chautauqua County and sneaking into Warren County. Not much else going on. So it looks like a good looking day. And temperatures, well, they have no place to go but up. I mean, it was just disgustingly cold from yesterday. And today we are noticeably milder. It's 27 in Erie. The wind is off the lake, but this time it's a lighter wind. Yesterday, we couldn't get a lot of warming. The lake temperature was 37, but the temperatures are only like 20 because the wind was just not staying over the lake too long to help heat it up. Whereas today, the winds are lighter, and that's allowing for the air to get a little bit more modified here, what we usually see. So Erie at 27. Keep my Ashtabula, like, well, how come? Well, this isn't. Technically, this isn't Ashtabula, the city. This is Jefferson, Ohio, but for some reason we call it Ashtabula, and I don't know why that is. And we've been doing that for decades. We've been calling it Ashtabula, but it's really Jefferson, Ohio, which is down here, well south of I-90, and that's why Ashtabula is cooler. Ashtabula, the city, is probably similar to Erie, but they don't have a reporting station, so. That's why Ashtabula is at 18. Even they're like, gee, shouldn't they be the same as Erie? You would think they would, but not in this particular case. Teens Inland, earlier we had temperatures in the single digits, 3 degrees at Canada Lake. And we had 8 in Cranesville, even Fairview south of 90, temperature was 7 degrees. Once those skies cleared out, it really turned out to be a very cold in the morning. And I wouldn't be surprised in between these stations if we still had some single digits. But at least we are going on the upswing when it comes to those temperatures. As we check things out on our Futurecast here. So we'll put this into motion for you. You can see northwest winds still into the afternoon, but we should still be able to break above freezing here. And the night looks pretty good as well. Now, unfortunately, tomorrow, look what's coming in here. Sometime around 4-ish, you can see we have precipitation. Probably again is a little snow, sleet, then a little freezing mix going in right in time for the morning rush hour. Now, I don't expect it to be particularly heavy. I'm not expecting a major ice storm, but certainly cold enough, even here in Erie, perhaps for some freezing black ice and some freezing on the pavement. Maybe here in Erie, the temperatures can get above freezing or near freezing so that the ice wouldn't be as bad. That's possible. I give it about a 4 in 10 chance, so a decent chance, but I think the better chance really is that they will be icy at least. You can see until about 8 o'clock or so. And then a gradual transition to rainfall in Erie, but it'll take much of the morning out toward Jamestown and Warren to get that changeover. So until to rain showers by midday. So it could be kind of icy, particularly in the eastern mountains. Well, look what happens in the afternoon. Sunshine breaks out, good strong southerly wind, and our temperatures are going to soar by later in the afternoon, probably getting into well into the 50s, might even hit 60. So tomorrow, a weird day. We start out, we could have a 40-degree difference between the midnight temperature, which will probably be around 25, well, maybe 35-degree difference, and the afternoon when the temperature will be around 55 to 60, and you wonder why we have so many potholes in Erie. So there you go. We keep things dry for Thursday night, Wednesday night, then into Thursday. Some showers moving on through, strong southerly wind, boost our highs well into the mid 60s with those showers. Cold front will come through though as we head toward Friday, and that will lead us to some cooler air, but seasonal for the weekend. Hello, Teresa. Good to see you, Teresa. Is it Griffiths Black? Interesting name. Hello to you from Albion. Good to see you there. Bob and Sue out there in Jacksonville. Good morning to you. Hello, Carol Lee. Good morning. Marilyn out over in the borough. 11 degrees. Yeah, that's a cold one. While Lori has 6 degrees. So the sun is showing up. Both of you should have a nice quick rise in the next couple of hours here. Becky, hardly tropical, 16 degrees. Some blue skies. Point out that she had some clouds, and that helped keep your temperature up a bit. Jan Moses, good morning to you. And Marilyn, okay, you got about 2 inches of snow overnight. Probably most of it before midnight. Excuse me. Charlie, hello to you from Bradenton. Yep, we could use some of your heat there, bud, if you could send it our way. Adam Ripley, good morning to you. Yeah, pink is not a good color. I mean, it's actually a nice tie color, but not a good color that you want for your precipitation. Yeah, we'll get some melteds there. Hello, Wendy. Good to see you. Tomorrow. You'll like tomorrow afternoon's temps. You may not be so happy with the morning temps. Good morning to you, Bunny Hopper. Nice to see you for this morning. And let's go right to that 7-day and see what we got coming here. We've got, again, that mixed terrain. So you can see 26 to 60, just a very large change in temperatures. Thursday does look like it'll be on the mild side. Now, some models have the front going through as early as 3 o'clock. So don't be surprised if things get colder late in the day. Friday, we're lowering it to 40 and may end up in the upper 30s here. Rain and wet snow, could get a light slush accumulation in grassy areas, particularly for those of you, who live in those snowbelt areas for Thursday night and into early Friday, but nothing big time here. As we head on toward the weekend, seasonal, normal highs are around 45. And actually, I think, I think they're even a little bit higher now. I believe the normal high might be around 47. Let's see, go to the climate. Oh, that's right. They changed the look here. Normal precipitation, Canton, where's Erie? Oh man, I don't like this one. I like the old way better. Okay, where is Erie, PA? This is taking a lot longer than it should here. Here we go. Okay, normal high temperatures in March. Normal high. Okay, normal high is actually 48. Okay, so we're a touch below normal. Sorry it took so long. I have to play with that climate site a little bit more. And we got 45. Some models want to squeeze out some precip, maybe. It's not enough for us to put any drops or flakes on, but we'll see how that one goes there. And then Monday, we'll try to get back to near 50. So recall, March came in like a lamb, and it could go out a little more lionish. Okay, that's a word. If not, I'm sure you can find it somewhere. We'll have temperatures mid 60s and maybe again some storms around again for Thursday. Hey, yesterday afternoon I did my segment for our spring weather show. Just a little teaser. It's still several weeks away. April 20th, I believe, is when we're going to have our spring weather show. Yours truly, along with Mr. Atkins and Craig, will be doing our weather segments. And we won't be really talking all severe weather. At least my segment doesn't have to do directly with severe weather, but it does have to do with something that people kind of like around here. And so that's your little teaser as to what my segment will be like. I don't know what Tom and Craig are doing. I probably should find out because I'm the one that writes some of the outlines to the show. So it's something I'll have to find out soon. So there you go. That's it, Lori. I'm not going to tell you. Okay, got you a little teaser as to what I'll be talking about. But it won't be directly with severe weather. In the past, I've done, direct discussions about tornado safety, tornado formation, and lightning safety, and so on and so forth. This one, while the segment will incorporate those things, that's not the total. That's not my topic that I'm zeroing in. Maybe I'll let you know a little bit closer, but for now, we'll tease it there. April 20th on Jet, April 21st, I believe, on Fox, and we'll have the recording on our website, uri.com, if you can't watch it. All right, guys, that's all I got today. So you take care of yourselves, enjoy your Tuesday, and be careful driving Wednesday morning if you do have to travel. I'm hoping that'll happen after I get here. So hopefully I won't have slick roads, but the morning commutes will be a little bit tough. Take care. Talk to you tomorrow. Enjoy.